What's up, y'all? It's 10:30 Wednesday morning and I'm headed out here to see what's going on with some ammo today. This is actually the first time I've been out looking at anything this week. Y'all know RK had that bucket thing going on this past weekend, so the shelves is probably looking pretty bad in there. But you never know what they might have in there, so we're gonna run in there and see what's going on today. All right, y'all, in the Rural King, not looking too bad even after that whole bucket deal. Bunch of 308, all that Arms Core 308's gone right now, of course. They have been stocking that pretty often, so it wouldn't surprise me to see it back in here soon. A little bit of that 12 gauge Browning left. The good price Target stuff's gone. 45 looking the same as far as I can tell. I think $29.99 looks about the cheapest there. 40 is something they always got tons of. Bunch of Punch, V-Crown, Critical Defense, Blazer. Then they still got this Arms Core down here, $21.99 on the 40, $25.99 on that 10. Both of those are a pretty decent deal right now. Pretty good bit of 9 FMJ and HPs here, a bunch of different brands. I think the best deal on 9 is this $14.99 UMC right now. I think the only 22 LR they have right now is this CCI standard stuff at $5.99, and then a couple little straggling boxes of 6.5 Creedmoor still here, so not a whole lot going on today. All right, y'all, it actually wasn't looking as bad as I thought it might in there. Now, a lot of stuff was gone, of course, like that Arms Core 308. I think that's the best deal in the whole store right now as far as ammo goes. But they still had a few things in there at a pretty decent deal worth picking up. But anyway, my local shop's supposed to be getting something in for me this week that I need to go pick up, so I'm gonna swing by there. If they got anything new as far as the ammo goes, I'll let y'all have a look. Then I'll head back to the house and show you what I ended up with. All right, in the local shop, I ain't gonna go real slow unless there's something new here. I think this is new, actually. This V-Crown 10. I'm not sure what weight this is. I've got some 180. Oh, this is 180, so I got some of that. That wasn't here last time. This PMC 10 I might grab just to do some chronoing with that. All this big bore stuff still here. The 500, 458 SOCOM, 454 Casull, 45 Colt Special mag. Still got that 41 rim mag. $12.99 on the Blazer, so good deal on that. 45 380. I think that looks about the same. Powder, I think it's looking about the same. Primer, somebody asked me about these primers. The only thing they have right now is small rifle and 209 muzzle loader. Rimfire, I think that all looks the same. Somebody was asking about this 7.62 x 54R. This Red Army Standard's not bad at all. $14.99 on that. PPU is $25.99. The hunting rounds, I believe, looking the same, so nothing new that I can see right there. They do still have all of this 303 British here, the 180 grain PowerPoint. Looks like they got another kind of this 277 Fury again. They've had this FMJ stuff, 135. Now they've got the 150 Accubon with the polymer tip in it there, 277 Fury. $69.99 on that, $29.99 on the FMJ. Shot shells look like a little bit of everything as usual. 12, 10, 16, 28. They've actually got a little bit of 410 in here, but it's that TSS, number 9 TSS stuff, the tungsten load, so not cheap at all. But other than that, a little bit of everything in here as usual. All right, y'all, back at the house again. I didn't pick up but just a couple things here locally this week, but I did make an online order, and a few of y'all out there sent me a few interesting things to test, so I got plenty of stuff to go over. I also ordered some other stuff kind of unrelated to ammo, but related to ammo, so plenty of things, like I say, to go over. Before I jump into it, though, like I always ask you, if you do enjoy these videos, take a second, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything that I do upload. So let's knock out the couple of things I picked up here locally. First, from the RK, y'all saw they had this Arms Core 10 in there still. I'm really surprised this stuff's been hanging around so long. I'm sure it's nothing great as far as velocity, but I mean, any 10 mil right now, and it's got large primers in it, so 10 mil brass case, flat nose stuff. Had to pick up a box of this, why not? This stuff was $25.99, so for 50 rounds of 10, like I say, even just range stuff, that's not too terrible right now. And then moving on to the local shop, kind of the same thing there. They had this PMC bronze 10 mil in there. Now this is 200 grain FMJ. This is 180. I forgot to mention if I didn't, but this is 200 grain and PMC bronze. Pretty much the same kind of stuff though here. Nothing special to it. FMJ flat nose. Now this was a couple bucks higher than that. This was actually $28.99 for this. So definitely not worth it, I'm sure. And it even says 1,050 as far as the velocity for 200 grain. But this is just range ammo again. Now what I'm planning on doing is chronoing a lot of different 10 10 mil range ammo, and I didn't have any of this, so that's really the only reason I picked this up. So 1 box of that, and then from there I made an online order with Underwood this week. So first thing I got from them was a couple boxes of this 45 ACP plus P 230 grain jacketed hollow point. Now this is actually loaded with their berries hybrids that they're using now. I believe this is actually their bonded option now, that they're not using gold dots, so should be really interesting to see how these do. As long as they're moving fast enough, we should get some really good performance out of these. These were $24.99 per box, so not terrible if these are good rounds. So I got 2 boxes of those, and then the next thing I grabbed from them was some 44 mag 200 grain hard cast wad cutters. 1300 feet per second is what the velocity is saying here on the box. I got these basically just because I don't have any wad cutters at all. I don't have any wad cutters in any caliber, and I wanted to order those really, and just wanted to put a few more things since I was there. These do look pretty neat looking, 200 grain, so I'm not sure what kind of testing I'll do with these yet. If y'all got any suggestions, let me know. If you like to see them in the gel, I have no problem slinging them into the gel, but like I say, if you got any more suggestions, let me know in the comments on them. These were $27.99 per box, so I just got 1 of these to do some testing with. And then basically the same thing, but just a different caliber. I got some 45 Colt 225 grain hard cast wad cutters. So exact same thing, like I say, hard cast wad cutter, same coating and everything on them. Really nice looking cartridges. Again, I didn't have any wad cutters, so I saw these on there and figured I might as well grab a box of these. These were $26.99, so $1 less than the 44 mag. So both of these should make some pretty interesting tests anyway. And then the last thing from Underwood is a box of this 50 Beowulf 350 grain FMJ. It's supposed to be 1775 feet per second, so should be some pretty hot loaded stuff. I don't have much 50 Beowulf at all as far as ammo goes, maybe 4 or 5 boxes. So I have the stuff to load it, but you know, I don't have a lot of brass, so I figured I might as well get a box of this while I was ordering stuff off of there. Some good hot 50 Beowulf is always nice to have anyway. This stuff is never cheap. This was $37.99 for the box of this, so I just got 1 box of it. And then next up, like I said, I had a few things sent to me this week. The first thing was this box of Federal 9 mil 115 grain plus P plus. It's the 9BPLE part number. This is basically the high shock rounds, jacketed hollow points. This was sent to me by STL Sniper. He sent me some stuff in the past, that Silver Bear and some of the Red Army standard stuff. But so these should be a really nice test on these. These are really hard to get a hold of locally anyway. You have to go online and find them as far as like Surplus or Leo Trades and something like that. So really interested to see how these do. I think they're going to do really well as long as they're moving on fast, and they should be. So really appreciate him sending these to me. And then next up are a few things sent to me by Mike. He's also sent some things to me to test in the past. What he sent this time is a box of this, or a partial box of this 3-inch Ultimate Defense 410 triple alt buck, the 3-inch stuff with the 5 pellets. I'm sure y'all have seen this before. I've actually tested the I think 2.5, maybe 2 3/4, whatever it is, the shorter version of this with 1 less pellet. So he wanted these tested out of the out of my Judge, the 6.5 or 6 1/4, whatever it is, Judge. So definitely gonna be doing that. I've actually got another box or 2 of this too, so I'll have plenty of in case something goes afoul. But definitely appreciate that. And he also sent me some Underwood stuff. He sent me both of them 9 mil 115 and 124 grain. Now this is not the bonded stuff. This is plus P plus. This is the Nosler loaded rounds, the Nosler projectiles that they're using now. So you see there, they both look the same, just different weights. So this ought to be really interesting too. It's pretty interesting that we got 115 here on this high shock stuff, and then these two 115. So maybe I'll do something at the same time, or back to back, or together, or something. I'll figure something out on them. But at any rate, I really appreciate him sending these to me for sure. And then the other thing sent to me this week was a box of this 22 LR, the Aguila stuff, the heavy 60 grain subsonic sniper stuff. Y'all have seen me. I've done actually some testing with this before, just not a whole lot. So I've actually got a box or 2 of this still left. That's a crazy looking projectile there. It's longer than the actual case. I'm not sure who sent these to me. I know who sent them, obviously, because it's got the address and name that sent them and all, but I really honestly don't remember talking to anybody about this in email. So it may just be somebody who sent this, doesn't want to, you know, be known or whatever, just randomly sent it. If I am just forgetting talking to you in email, hit me up with another email if you would. The note I got said you wanted to see this out of a shorter barrel, so let me know how short, if you're watching this, like how short are we talking here? I'm just not sure what exactly you're looking for, so let me know on this. And then one last thing before this gets super long, I told y'all I had something else that I ordered, and it's this automatic processing press, the Lee APP press. This is basically for processing brass. Those of y'all who load know what this is for. You know, I don't have a lot of time for loading, and that's why I hadn't done a whole lot, so hopefully this is going to speed the process up. I actually saw Dummy Round using this on his channel, and it just motivated me to go ahead and get it. So I actually got the ass. I got a bench mounting kit so I could swap it out with my other press. I got like the collator, the handle, the whole setup for a lot of different options and upgrades. So I'm going to be putting this thing and installing it on my bench here probably this weekend sometime. If y'all want to see a video of me doing this, or if you'd like to see me even do a live stream and do this on live stream, let me know down in the comments either way if you want to see a video versus a live, or if you don't care either way about this stuff. But like I say, let me know down in the comments one way or the other. Now that this video's gotten longer than I'd planned it to, I'm gonna wrap it up right there. That was the haul for the week. Y'all let me know what you think about what I got this week. What are you looking forward to as far as testing, and let me know as far as that press setup. Again, if you do enjoy my videos, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I got a bunch of stuff videoed up, ready to roll. I know it's been a few days y'all hadn't seen a video. I've just gotten behind because of the weather, but I'm getting caught back up now. You're gonna see stuff steady throughout the weekend as usual, so be on the lookout for a lot of good stuff. Y'all check out my affiliate links in the video description. Like I always ask you, anything you buy using those links down there really does help, so I appreciate that. I appreciate all my Range Gang members out there and every single one of y'all that supports the channel like y'all do. Like I said, a lot of good stuff coming your way, so be on the lookout, and in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.